So Matt, defeat on penalties after a back and forth 3-3 draw. What were your thoughts on it?
Strange evening, really. Pleased with the start, obviously, to get ahead and look comfortable in the game. And then I have to be honest, in terms of what I saw from 15 minutes onwards to half time, I really didn't like what I saw. That the game kind of turned us into a flat team, low on energy. I'm not too sure why. So we had to be honest with the group at half time in terms of we need to get something out of the evening, regardless of the game and the actual result and the competitive nature, for players to put their hand up going towards the team at the weekend. And the second half was more like, I want a Bristol Rovers team to look like we're just more aggressive with our game. It made it more exciting and an open game. We still made some poor decisions, some incredibly poor decisions, but that was kind of what I expected the game to look like all the way through. So strange how we lost our way a little bit in that first half.
For a 3-3 game like that, for fans, they certainly get their money's worth. But for a manager on the touchline, how do you reflect on it? Because there must be moments of happiness, but also desperation as well.
Yeah, but there's certain personnel out there, and certainly involved in some of the execution moments or decision-making moments, who aren't quite ready for senior football as yet. But in terms of, like I said, your mind is going towards the weekend, and who's going to affect the pitch and who's going to affect the game. And like I said, as the second half went on, there was more pleasing performances throughout. My biggest frustration was we just wasted time in that first half. Not in terms of using the ball, but we just wasted time of being on the pitch without affecting it and getting out of it. I want the team to play out of breath. I want the team to play. I'd rather we get tired early than keep ourselves going for a longer period. Like I say, maybe the game turns into that, maybe evening, maybe the atmosphere, but those are all excuses. We've got to find our own spark, which we certainly lost in the first half, but we found in the second half, and it was a much more exciting game. Pleased with goals in it for the fans, because when they come to these types of games, then if it's quite a drab affair, then they'll go home frustrated and probably won't come again. So pleased there was a bit of excitement.
And you mentioned some of the youngsters there. Do you think that was a sort of a learning experience for them today, as well as maybe the future games?
Well, I said youngsters, certain personnel aren't as close to the first team as you think. I thought Kofi was our best player, and he's our youngest player. Apart from when Ollie came on, Kofi was our best player tonight by an absolute margin, and the only reason I took him off because he's put himself in contention for the weekend.
You mentioned one of the new players, Kofi, making his first start. A couple of other new starters in there as well. What did you make of their performances?
Like I say, I think the whole group were better in the second half. The big plus is Chrissy got 45 minutes. Ruel, we think, just took a kick towards the end. But hopefully the building knows where they need to be. Jake Garrett some more minutes, Isaac minutes and a bit more confidence with his goal and then his penalty as well. So players going in the right direction. And Lino's first start and our first eyes on him, I suppose. I thought they all got better as the game went on. But they all have to realise, and maybe you need a game like that to understand that, we want the team, not just we want the team, we need the team to look a certain way. The fans need it, the club need it. And like I say, that's an energetic team and a dynamic team, and for a period we weren't, and then we were again, so we showed we certainly could do it.
And Saturday, the final question, Saturday, already 2 clean sheets, and it still feels like there's a real good positive momentum going into that anyway as well.
Yeah, but we're going to top of the league, who've had a fantastic start to the season. Yeah, it'll be an incredible game. Whenever you go to Stockport and play at their ground, it feels like it's on you, the game's on you. So we're going to have to be on our mettle. But a game to look forward to. I'm sure we'll go well supported. And I just hope that we've come through tonight with no issues, and the squad's in a little bit better position physically going towards that game.